From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
This is it. We're counting on you. Let's go now. Score on these guys, man.
They go play action now. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Taken in at the 22. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it'll be Titan football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary. This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Pushes past him, and he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Open man right side, it's Lamb. And it's a Titans touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. And let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They push it back 8 yards that time on second down. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So now Wilson and the Jets with a third and long here following the sack. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going up top for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Titans.
Levis now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a night?
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So back at the midfield strike now. They'll come up second and long.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Jermaine Johnson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. He's got his man on the... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Levis to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Levis looking to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Levis back to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Levis. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
21. Jets, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
It's a gain of 33.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Wilson now off the bootleg. Rolling to his right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Antonio Gibson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Wilson going to throw for it. Flushed out right. is incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. Here's a give up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This offense so far on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4.
Levis sets up to throw here. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 15.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got him the football back.
So now
he's got him in. Complete. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Garrett Wilson,
85 yards.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
and you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on, but the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more two-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Levis to throw off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. They were trying to set up a screen there, but that one just too slow in developing.
Yeah, too slow in developing and well read because that ends up being a bad feeling for the quarterback. When he's got no blocking in front of him, his guys are just going to let defenders go, and they're coming for him. So if it's not there, you just got to throw the ball up the turf at your running back speed.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after here coming up. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Titans 31, Jets 12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their
The
own
New York
15-yard
offense
line.
taking over for their next possession.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that one too high and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the Titans are going to recover the football.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Here's Levis.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Levis now off of play action.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans add 6 to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now 2nd and 3. Now Levis. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll run with Hall.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. Flush to his right.
He finds Wilson.
And he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
For the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Titans are going to take possession.